What's going on, everybody? It is DSDghost here, back with another Division video for you. Obviously, today marks the beginning of the new global event, Strike, and with that, we have new masks, new missions, new commendations, and such. In this video, I'll be showing you the quickest way to get the new masks, and exactly what it entails, what build you should run, and again, just the fastest way to get them. Literally, it's one mission to get 2 masks, and then another mission to get the 3rd mask. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first 2 masks we'll be looking at is this one right here, Best Frenemies, and Bomb Proof. Both of these masks can be attained on the same mission. That mission is Lincoln Tunnel. So basically, you can get both of these in Lincoln Tunnel. You don't need to run it with a full squad. You can run it with just one other person, but you need at least one person. So you need to do it with a friend, because of this one right here, Best Frenemy. So basically, what both of these are, Best Frenemies is complete a strike mission without taking explosion damage from an ally. So you have to be on World Tier 5, hard or above, tactical strike, and it has to be in a group. That's why you need one other player. The second one is Bomb Proof, which is complete a strike activity without taking any explosion damage. So that red bar, once that red bar fills up completely and then you get shot again, it'll explode. And that is explosion damage. So, right here you can see I'm starting out Lincoln Tunnel, and I'm showing you the gameplay from me running it with my friend Gorilla, and we were both using a sniper. I was using Sentry, he was using some tac build, and I was using MDR, sniper, and a turret with a Sentry build, and he was just running some tac build. But basically, all you need to do is stick somewhat together. You don't want to be too close, because just in case your friend actually does get some kind of explosion damage, you don't want to be near him or her you want to avoid that. So be close so you can help each other, but far enough to where you won't, hurt each other. And you just stay afar, run up, throw your turret, run back a little bit, start sniping, stay behind cover. The most important thing to remember is to stay in cover. In order to get this done in one easy run, you just want to stay in cover. Make sure you get your turret out in the front lines so that it can do most of the damage, take most of the aggro, and let it do its thing. Basically, all you're going to do is run through Lincoln Tunnel with, I personally like to run Sentry because I'm going to be sniping. Headshots are easy. You can pretty much, 2 to 3 snipe some, most NPCs. And then the turret does some cleanup. But you want to avoid any kind of close combat. You want to do all of your shooting from afar. Once you finish that mission, you will get both of the masks. You will get Best Frenemies, which is kind of like a hockey mask, and then you'll get Bomb Proof, which kind of looks like an airsoft paintball. And you get both of those doing one run of Lincoln Tunnel. Now, this is the build that I was running that mission with that you just saw. I was using just a simple 5-piece Sentry with a vigorous chest piece, 7,000 firearms, 373 toughness, and 172 skill. Basically just staying in cover, popping my booster. My MDR, it doesn't have the right talents on it because I really didn't take the time to change it. Usually I'll roll off something for depending on the mission, but I didn't really feel like it. I didn't really need to because it was really easy, but you probably want Destructive on here, Destructive, Brutal, Distracted, and then I have my M44, Deadly, Brutal, Prepared. Not the best, but whatever. It was really easy, really simple, and basically everything's rolled to crits, crit chance and burn, health, skill haste, assault rifle, skill haste, crit damage, and then health on here, health, skill haste, ammo capacity on my chest piece. It's a pretty normal sentry build. I've made a video for this build, or something pretty much exactly the same, but I run that for most of my ranged tasks. So this is what I used in that Lexington run. It worked perfectly, as you can tell. We went through no problem, and this is what I would recommend to use. The second player can use whatever, you know, skill build, whatever, or you can use a skill build, but I personally like this because I can use this solo if I need to. And this build will get you both the best frenemies and the other mask. The next mask we'll be looking at is this one right here, Jungle, which is Strike Boss Killer. The total amount of Riker bosses that you need to kill will be 30. Obviously, I didn't get it yet because I was farming for gear first. But I am going to be showing you a clip of me running Lexington to get this. You can do this solo. I'd recommend doing it solo so you don't have to worry about your kills getting stolen or anything like that. And Lexington, you can do it on hard. You don't have to do it on the highest difficulty, but you need to do hard or above. And basically, I was using a striker build, which I will show you. But I mean, it's plain and simple. Kill 10 Riker bosses during strike. So the first one is 10, and then it goes up, and it will end up all the way at 30. So in the end, you will need to defeat 30 Riker bosses. So that's 30 runs of Lexington. If you want to run it with a team, you can, and then just ask them to give you the boss kill, or just make sure you get the boss kill. But you can run it on hard. It has to be hard or above. And I was using a striker build in order to do this. Lexington's really fast. Here is some gameplay of me running through Lexington with my striker build. And as you can see, oh jeez, can't even talk to that. As you can see, it's relatively quick. You just go in, you know, run through Lexington. It's pretty self-explanatory. Get to the boss, kill the boss, and then just wash, rinse, repeat. And here is the build that I used for that, to do that mask. It is my 6-piece striker build. I have 7,200 stamina, 100,000 skill, and then 5,300 firearm. A lot of people usually run anywhere between 8,000 and 9,000 stamina with the new striker. I personally am not a huge fan of the 9,000 stamina. I'd like to have a little bit of skill power, a little bit of a heal. But I am using the Bullfrog with responsive deadly uncomplicated. Uncomplicated. Sorry guys, one day. And then I'm using an SESG with brutal, responsive, and unforgiving for all my quick stat. But my striker is pretty much the same. I've made a build video on this as well. Health, skill, haste, ammo capacity, enemy armor damage, damage to elites, health, damage to elites, health, ammo capacity, shotgun, skill, haste, crit damage, and then skill, haste on my whole kit. So it's a pretty simple striker build, and you can use this to, I mean, I'm using this for every single thing I have to do in, you know, this current global event. So I love this build. I think it's great. If you don't have classified striker, you can use just a regular 4-piece with a vigorous and a ninja bike and a tactician or something like that. I have a ton of different striker videos on my channel, but this is the one that I was using for most of my Clear Sky runs and my Lincoln Tunnel when I wasn't using Central. This will also be the build that I use with 2 SMGs in order to get other accommodations, such as the one where you could use SMG only for all of the global event mission. But yeah, this striker build, I love it. Works great for PvE. You need a healer. This build definitely needs a healer with you because you don't have any skill power. I mean, you don't necessarily need one, but if you get surrounded, like in Clear Sky, you're going to want a healer go down, a healer help. But running Lexington solo on hard, easy peasy with this build. And that wraps it up, everybody. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment below. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, throw it a like. And I will be streaming some more global events action later on tonight. So make sure that you either, if you are already subbed, keep an eye out. If you aren't, make sure you drop a sub, hit the bell so you get notified when I go live. And come hang out. I answer a ton of questions while streaming. I give you build tips. Help you with commendations. I also am on PSN or PlayStation 4 and PC, so if you need any help, go ahead and send me a friend request. And when I have an open spot, I am always welcome to help you guys out. So hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. If you did, again, please throw it a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate that. It helps me a lot. Shows me that you guys care and enjoy the content. But hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and get to farming. Have a good one, everybody.